It's so many entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs like out here wanting to own their stuff that they staying broke behind this belief system that they own something.
Mhm.
Like you own what good is it owning something if it ain't worth nothing? I own it though.
Right.
And then they'll sit there and then that same person that owns 100% of nothing, they'll sit there and point the finger and criticize somebody like uh uh Coach P,
Oh, yeah.
Coach K and P
Yeah.
for selling quality control for 300 something mil. I would have never did. Yeah, man, it's ownership. You own something that makes $2,500 a year. You own it though. Good job. And you sitting there talking about these people. I would have never sold for 300 million. Hey yo, everybody has a six-figure goal, but they're only thinking of 100 racks, not realizing that six figures goes all the way up to 900K. And I was able to do that with just one digital product in my business. But it's not about how much came in, it's about how much that I missed out on because of information that I did not have. And I don't want you to go through the same thing in your entrepreneurial journey. So I'm hosting a completely free masterclass this upcoming Thursday, teaching how you can take your own IP, your own intellectual property, knowledge and information that you already have, create digital products and digital assets with it. Not only that, but I'm going to teach you the entire framework and system. And system, SYSTEM, stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money so you don't have to go through the same pitfalls that I had to go through along the way. So go ahead, click the link, and join the masterclass. It is completely free, but spots are limited, so take advantage now. I'll see you on Thursday. Welcome to another episode of It's Crowded at the Top. I'm your host, AstenCeo, got the voice of God on the other side.
Hey, peace and blessings and love to you all. I don't care how deep it is.
Pause.
Yeah, I can
Yo,
see.
I think I got a new hobby. I think I finally got a new hobby, man.
You got that putt joint?
I bought a lint
Whoa.
I bought a lint shaver. I bought a lint shaver.
I need one of those for the couch. Yeah,
A little bit of lint came out. Bruh, I ain't get it all off. But I like crew necks, right? And
Mhm.
sometimes we got the stuff you're not supposed to put in the dryer and
Mhm.
wash it with different stuff, and we do, and you get on beads and stuff. And I don't be wearing my stuff because it be looking all dusty.
Mhm.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I can bring them back.
I ordered one from
So this,
Target, but I ain't picked it up yet.
nah, I got this Amazon same day. And I think this might be my new hobby, bro, because it was like relaxing.
Hey, you never know, man, what to do it for you.
I think I'm a shave crew necks and watch Avatar, The Last Airbender. That's gonna be my thing. Cause I'm going by. I don't know if you ever take a look at like what I'm watching on Netflix since I use yours.
Nah, I don't. I stay away from that
I
part of
be
the
looking at
profile.
yours. I be looking at yours. I be like, I wonder what they watch.
But it be all over the place because we good for starting 7 minutes or something and getting up out of there. Though. Like,
But mine don't be fully mine neither though. Cause I
oh,
never logged out at my mama's house.
mm-hmm.
So it's so it's me and my mama on your stuff.
Man, speaking of, I was 2 seconds from canceling Disney, and then they must have read my mind. They sent me an email talking about the new Avatar. I was like, "Oh, I gotta keep it." Just-
I would have been hurt because I'm on your Disney too.
I know El Padrino joint. That's why I brought it up because I'm
I'm on
never
your
on there. I'm never on there, bro.
I go on there. I don't go on there often, but it's like when I have things that I like right now I'm on my Avatar kit. The last airbender, the real Avatar.
Mhm, mhm.
And and I hate how they did that movie. Like, cause you don't be watching the stuff I watch. So like, if you was to watch the Avatar, The Last Airbender, you would go watch the movie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like I told you to watch. I told you about Death Note, and you
Oh
went and
yeah.
watched the
Yeah, that was
movie.
terrible.
Like, and I was like, no, no,
Yeah, that was
no.
terrible, bro.
It's the same with the Avatar Last Airbender movie. Whatever his name is, M Night Shyamalan.
Oh yeah.
I think
He got a
he
new
did
joint
it.
coming out that's about to be crazy. I think it's coming out in March or April.
Nah, but M Night Shyamalan,
M Night
he butchered
Antetokounmpo.
he butchered Avatar, bro. So I'm going back. What I've been doing, like late at night, probably as soon as I get off of here, it'd be like midnight to like 1:30 in the morning, maybe
Mm-hmm.
or one. Like I'm gonna watch at least because they're like 20 something minutes. So I'm gonna watch at least 2, 3 episodes at night, and I'm going back and just watching from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I seen it, but I ain't like seen every episode.
Yeah.
And I stopped watching it like towards the end. I don't think I saw like how it end.
Well,
But that's what
I'll
I'm
keep
working on, bro.
I'll
I
keep it
want to
up.
be the avatar. I want to be the avatar like this business stuff.
And what does that mean for the ignorant people like me who don't know what the
So if you
avatar?
watch the Avatar Last Airbender, you got to master the 4 elements: earth, water, fire, air.
Cold planet.
Kind of like Captain Planet, but
Mm.
they had heart.
Yeah.
Earth, fire,
Yeah.
wind, water,
Heart.
heart.
You know they threw that in right at the last minute. Like, if you want to get this show made, you gotta throw in heart. I'm like, all right, bro.
Yeah, little Indian kid.
Yeah.
I remember my favorite was the fire. I had a fire ring.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Bro, have you seen the Don Cheadle Captain Planet?
Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah.
Please, y'all, if you have not seen
Ah,
YouTube Don Cheadle Captain Planet, I promise you, it's gonna be
oh,
top. I won't say
yeah.
top 10. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
don't want to
yeah.
put
Don't do it.
scoops
Don't
on
ruin it. Don't ruin
it.
it.
Yeah, people's expectations be here. They be like, "Oh, it's cat."
They go
Just
searching it.
weak.
Who they ready to watch? And they like, man. All right.
Yeah.
Then
Well, it's gonna really be funny, but you thinking it's some all
yeah.
time stuff.
Then they
But
ain't
no,
gonna trust you no more.
Avatar Aang. He's basically how the story goes is there's always an avatar that basically protects the world from war
Mm,
because he's the master. He knows the avatar, he or she, because they're reincarnated. So past avatars have been women, past avatars have been men, old dudes, young people. And you know what the avatar looked like, the little
mm-hmm.
bald head monk boy with the
Yeah.
arrow?
Yeah.
He was the reincarnation of the new avatar, but he basically ran away. I ain't gonna get the whole story, but he ran away, froze himself on accident while he was running away. He's been gone for 100 years.
Mm-hmm.
So when he comes back, the world's at war. Fire Nation's basically taken over. There's been no avatar for a century,
Mm-hmm.
and he don't know none of the elements except for airbending because he's an airbender.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like he got to learn how to be the avatar I think he's like 11 or 12 as a kid
Mm-hmm.
to like unify the world and save the world.
Mm-hmm.
But all the previous avatars from him like got to learn and grow and train and master everything. And he's out here just knowing how to throw some wind at stuff.
Yeah.
But he's mastered that part of it. But it's like he don't know how to do the rocks and
Mm-hmm.
shoot out fire and do stuff with water and stuff. So I'm like, what are the four? So when I say I want to be like the avatar of business stuff, like what are the 4 elements of business? Because you got to master them.
Mm-hmm.
I think the 4 elements of business are branding, marketing, sales, and delegation.
Mm. Branding, marketing, sales, and delegation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I literally just freestyled that. I'm cold, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I
For
literally,
those that don't know, I don't have these
hey,
topics written
look,
down. I don't have these topics prepared or nothing.
as soon as we were done, I was gonna be like, bro, you kind of like we went right into the topic. Like, did you like you got some pre-production? Like, it's
I
like,
did
hey,
nah.
it's like, hold
I
on,
told you
and
this stuff just be coming.
that boy in his zone.
Bro, I did my first webinar last week, bro. Didn't come with nothing prepared, bro. It was a 3-hour webinar. I did um in hindsight, I talk too much.
Hmm.
Cause in sales, you don't sell the how. You sell the transformation. I spent too much time breaking down the how.
Hmm.
A lot of people wouldn't understand that
Right,
aspect of it.
right.
But in sales, period, you can give the how, but if you give too much, it may overwhelm people.
Then turn them away.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Versus they're there because they want the transformation. All that you have to do is show them that you're the person
We can
that
help
can
them get there.
transition them from where they are to where they want to be.
Hmm.
I lost track of that because I was in my mode.
Yeah. And another thing, y'all.
And it wasn't even that. It's like stuff I know they got, bro. I literally gave at least $20,000 worth of game.
Mm-hmm.
They all like, what, man? This is crazy. Like, I know for a fact
Hmm.
they've never been on anything like that before.
Hmm.
I know. How do
Yeah.
I know? Because I sign up for everybody else's stuff,
Hmm.
and they told me, all kinds of like, thank you. Which I know if you come to any of my trainings, it's gonna be unlike anything you've ever experienced.
Right.
Because people see this, and it ain't me just sitting down talking. I'm up. I hit you up the next day. It felt like I
Yeah.
went through a game 7.
Yeah.
My body was sore from a webinar. Whose body gets sore from a webinar?
Going in. So with like, I know
Because I
you.
got energy. I'm standing up the whole time too.
Yeah. I know you were saying
But
that
it was.
you talk too much, but is there a
I didn't
way?
say I talked too. I didn't say I talked too much. I talked too much. Taught
Oh, talk too much, right? Okay, now that makes sense
like
with the how.
teach.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I got you, got
And if you're
you.
presenting or you're presenting and you're going to make an offer, most people think that they have to teach, 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 teach,
Mm,
teach,
mm, mm.
show the how. Or if it's something a service, got to like show everything that's comes with the service. Sales don't work like that.
Mm.
Sales, you sell the transition.
Right. Yeah,
You
yeah.
sell the transformation.
Right.
I'm it's embedded in me to really add real value to people because I know how webinars are and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My main mission to make sure that people know are equipped to make at least an extra $10,000 to $25,000 a month from just the information in the webinar.
Mm-hmm.
I know I can do that with my eyes closed.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, and I freestyle a lot of stuff, and I know I can freestyle because I know it. I know the points I want to hit. I know I can talk about it.
Mm.
It's just like it's just like Hove. I can say I'm Hove when it comes to what I know.
Mm.
I'm confident in saying that part of it.
Mm.
So it's like you think words are hard for Hove to come up with
Not at all.
about what it about just stuff that he knows or
Mm.
stuff that he's doing or stuff that he's experienced. So I can get a game frontwards, backwards,
Right.
side to side. So like
Man.
I do it when I tell somebody how to go make some bread. Like it's
Mm.
simple.
Mm.
But But what I need to I didn't hit too much on the transformation.
Mhm.
I forgot about all that certain stuff because I don't use slides in my
Yeah.
presentation. A lot of people use slides so you have a visual versus you know how I rock. I like to whiteboard it out, and
Mhm.
that's why I know I'm giving more game because it's like I'm showing you
Right.
all this stuff. I'm showing you real numbers. I'm showing you real frameworks, real systems, real strategies versus just a PowerPoint presentation.
Mhm.
And I know with how I am, if I just sat there and did a PowerPoint presentation, people gonna get bored
Yeah, it ain't gonna be that
because
same energy.
my voice is my voice is monotone, even keel. Been like that since a kid. My pop, outside of just it being my natural voice, my pops trained me up like that. He always told me be even keel. Don't be
Mhm.
too high, don't be too low. Taught me that through sports. You can't be too high, you can't be too low. It's the next play all the time. So
Mhm.
no matter how high you are, no matter how good you're doing in the game, no matter how many points you score, no matter how many touchdowns you got, no matter how many hits you got, that home run you just hit, stay even keel.
Mhm.
So I'm already like that. So I'm like, if I'm just sitting down in a seat like I am now, going through a PowerPoint presentation, it ain't gonna be like when I got that whiteboard. I remember, I don't know if you remember Sebastian Telfair, but he got one of my favorite
Yeah, for sure.
documentaries
Yeah, yeah.
ever. Like still to this day, Through the Fire, I still watch it. Like
I should go
to
back and
get
watch it
some.
now that, like, my more mature stage of life. Cause that came out
Well,
a while ago.
yeah, but even still, like I just go back to there's certain things that I'm gonna hit. Like when I'm searching for inspiration,
Mhm.
from time to time, that's still one of the things that I hit. When the lights is on, it's time to perform.
Mhm.
That's how I be with the whiteboard.
Mhm.
Like, lights is on, babe.
Going
Let's
in,
drop this
yeah.
game on them.
Yeah.
Like I know somebody's life's getting shut. That's the mission.
Mhm.
And I get like hype off of that. So then I'm standing up, I got the energy. I'm talking, you gotta talk back.
Mhm.
It's like a it's a thing. But where was I going? Avatar, four elements. I don't even remember what did I say the four elements of the avatar was.
A
If I'm just
business?
thinking,
You said
I would say
branding,
marketing,
marketing,
branding, sales, and delegation.
delegation, yeah.
Avatar, the four elements: earth, water, air, fire.
Mhm.
That's all the elements of and you gotta master them all to become the avatar, basically him.
Mhm.
So it's like you can't become him as an entrepreneur if you ain't mastered branding, marketing, sales, and delegation.
Mhm.
Like think what can you come up with outside of those four to be a successful entrepreneur? I don't think nothing else matters.
No. I was over here doing like a mental scan of what if I had to prioritize some stuff, what would that look like? And I was like, they're all important. And you definitely gonna let me know how you feel about it. But I feel like delegation might be the most critical.
Cat.
And I'm gonna tell you why though. Because the people who are killing it, I don't think they've mastered all the elements, but their business, their entity has mastered the elements and they have done that through delegation.
You ain't got nowhere to delegate it, you ain't making no money.
But we talking about mastery. You said master. So you can be good and make
To be
money.
no, you can't be the avatar being good at these things. You have to master them all.
I know that's
I'm
what.
saying being the ultimate
Oh,
entrepreneur.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
And I'm just saying, when I just freestyle, what would be the four elements of entrepreneurship? That's what came off the top of my head. I'm
Hmm.
asking you, do you think anything else, like outside of those four? I don't think nothing else
Nah,
matters, period.
I can't think of anything else. That's why I immediately went to like prioritization, like a value ladder of sorts.
But if I'm using the avatar as an example, they're all equally,
Hmm.
like, that's why he has to master each one. You can't just be the great airbender and a good earthbender and an
Yeah,
okay waterbender, and you figuring out fire like to save the world.
man.
You gotta master it. Aang has to master in one summer what the previous avatar mastered in like 30 years.
Hmm.
He
Man,
has to do it in one summer
and that's legit applicable to
as like a 10-year-old.
that's legit applicable to today too, if you think about it. Because everything is a consolidated timeline these days because of just the world we live in, the era that we're
Yeah,
alive in.
it's like he thinks he has time. He goes into the spiritual world. He talks to his former self, because he gets reincarnated in different bodies.
Mhm.
Each new avatar. His old self is an old dude. The last avatar was a firebender, old man firebender. He's
Mhm.
like, I had a vision, and you have to. And the Fire Nation, basically, that's who Aang has to defeat. The Fire Nation.
Mhm.
The previous avatar was a firebender. Honey band, honey band, honey band, honey band, honey band, honey bands. Everybody has a six-figure goal, but they're thinking too small. They're only thinking of 100 bands, not realizing that six figures goes all the way up to 900K. And I was able to do that in my business with just one digital product. But it's not about how much came in, it's about how much that I lost out on because of information that I did not have. And I do not want you to go through the same thing on your entrepreneurial journey. So I'm hosting a completely free masterclass this upcoming Thursday, teaching how you can create and scale digital products and digital assets. But not only that, I'm giving you the entire framework and system to take your own intellectual property, your own IP, get it in the right system to scale. And system, SYSTEM, stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money. So go ahead, click the link, and join me this upcoming Thursday for the masterclass. See you soon. When he was gone for 100 years, the Fire Nation took over
Mhm.
everything.
Mhm.
And fire is like and the avatar has to master fire last. Like, there's an order
Mhm.
too, because if he's mastered air, water, earth, he then becomes the person that can learn to master fire,
Mhm.
because fire is the only one out of the three that's like only destroys. I mean, out of the four that only destroys. So it's like you have to be sound mind, body, and soul to control it, because it only destroys.
So you can legit say that that's delegation and branding, marketing, sales, and delegation is the order.
Fire's delegation.
Yeah, because it's the last one. After you as an entrepreneur, because we even talked about this in previous episodes about like the order, right? Like branding and then marketing and
Yeah,
then sales. And then after you've mastered those three, now you can properly delegate because you've
I
mastered
think
those three.
sales comes first.
But really?
Well, no, no. If I'm talking, no, I take that back. I say branding, marketing, and sales.
Hmm.
I'm just talking about making money. But I'm saying, if I want to be because sales is the heartbeat, but it's like marketing is the blood flow.
Hmm.
Can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
But you can make money. You can make money without knowing branding, marketing, or being good at delegation, just through sales. I was telling one of my mentees tonight. Actually, I was like, he was asking, he's in a tough spot, and he was like, "Yo, if you literally had no money, what would you do?" And I was like, "I would sell something.
Mhm.
I would find somebody else with a product to sell,
More affiliate.
and I would sell it for them.
Mhm.
I don't gotta be an affiliate; it can be a sales position.
Oh, okay.
I need somebody. I need somebody that got a high ticket product to whereas I make commission and it makes sense. I
Mhm.
can't go sell something. I can't go sell somebody's $100 thing. If
Right.
they give me 10% of that, what is $10?
Right.
I can sell somebody's $10,000 thing,
Mhm.
get 1,000. Somebody's $20,000 thing, get 2,000. But I would have to find somebody that already has lead generation. So I'm would only be on the phone.
Right.
Because I don't know if I'm starting over from zero. I find somebody that got a $10,000 product, 15, 20, 25, and up. If I can work for them for free, commission only, but they got the leads and they got constant leads coming in to whereas I don't got to do no marketing
Mhm.
to get the leads. All I got to do is call. If I got all day, I sit there and I know if I make 500 calls a day, what's the math on that? If I make
What
five,
percentage?
what's a
What closing rate you looking for percentage wise?
even on the low end, say 1%.
Yeah, that's 5.
That could be $5,000.
Mhm.
Close 1% of 500 people.
Mhm. Yep. In a day, and rinse and repeat.
And somebody that's doing branding and marketing and has a high ticket offer, they have constant leads coming in.
Right.
And they have leads that are falling through the cracks.
Mhm.
Everybody does. I don't care whoever you're thinking of, from me to a, the billionaire, they
Mhm.
all have leads falling through the cracks.
Mhm.
So I was saying, that's what I'm saying. You can go sell something and make money.
Yeah.
And before somebody go sell a go sell a car. I don't want to be no car dealer. Shoot, go to the Rolls Royce dealer. Be a car dealer there. Sell cars there. Get a way bigger commission. Don't gotta sell as much.
Oh, and I'm wondering in regards to mastery though, even though you'll be able to sell and make money, you won't hit that level without the other two, right? Without the
They can
proper
come.
branding
They
and
can
marketing.
come. They can come later though.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But
Because
I'm
what
just
you
talking
need to
about in
brand and
regards.
market it, if you don't have nothing for yourself. But if you go and you work for sales for somebody else, and and you see that they're generating leads, you're working for them. See how they're generating the leads, and you can apply that for yourself.
Yeah, yeah, but that's what I was just talking about, just in regards to the mastery level. You think you can
Yeah,
master the
mastery
sales
takes
without
time.
without
Yeah,
mm, mm,
you don't got to brand and market. If you working for somebody that has something to sell and all you do is sell, how can you not master sales? And that's all you do 100% of the time. It's like saying Cal Corver didn't become a master, didn't be, mastered. He's a he mastered shooting. Just because he don't got the best handle, layup package, and whatever, don't mean that he's not top five, top 10 shooter of all time.
I know, but that's a conversation of specialists versus. So, like when you say like I'm speaking to
But I'm saying you
master.
said you can't master sales. You can be a sales specialist. That don't mean that you're the complete package as an entrepreneur. That's why people work in sales. There's rich people. All they do is sell.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just like the person that got a marketing agency. They mastered the marketing aspect of it.
Yeah.
A publicist, a good publicist, they mastered branding. You go hire a publicist, they get you, they put you in front, they help you build your brand. They may not be good at sales.
So do you think that it translates from employee to entrepreneurship? Like if you like let's say you become a master at sales, selling other people's stuff. And then now you want to, try the entrepreneurial lifestyle and go down that route. Do you think that you will still be a master in sales, or do you think that you'll, because it's a different lane or
If you i- if you can sell one thing, you can sell anything. It's all the same, just different product. That's why I be telling people. That's why I'm like, y'all just listen to me. It's just a it's just a mindset thing. Like 92% of all this stuff is mindset.
Mhm.
Like 8% of it is the actual skill.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even.
I tell some of the homies, man, I be like, bro, you sell dope. You can sell this stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the same principles, different product.
Yeah, but I was more so thinking of like not more so about if you're able to still sell whatever, but I'm thinking of like, all right, for example, this probably be a better way of explaining it. You have somebody who's mastered swimming, but they've only swam in the pools at the YMCA, right? And then entrepreneurship is like the ocean. It's gonna be different. You still can swim, but you was the master swimmer in this controlled space. Versus, I'm not quite sure how you gonna do in these choppy waters. You know what I'm saying? Because those are two different things. Like the person who can swim across the
But what I'm
river.
saying is, why can't you? What's so bad for working for somebody else
I
if
never
that's
said
all
that was
that you're
bad.
doing?
I never said that was bad.
But I'm saying if all that you do is sales, you can get rich just selling other people's stuff. You don't gotta go master the other stuff. You don't everybody ain't the avatar.
Oh yeah, no. I'm literally everything is relegated back to the avatar conversation. I know that for sure.
I'm saying, okay, because I was saying just like there's people on Grant Cardone's team. I forget, I don't know the guy's name off the top of my head, but you'll see him in all kinds of videos. Like
Mm.
he just sells stuff for Grant. He's rich.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh
all he
yeah.
chose to do.
No, for sure.
Because Grant already got the vehicle. That's a lot of people's problems. Like they want to be the driver instead of a passenger. With everybody in the car going to the same
You're
destination.
right. I just like that
So
LeBron
I'm like, if you,
conversation we was having.
yeah. So I'm like, if you can attach yourself to somebody that's, if you can get to this level on your own, or attach yourself to somebody that's here, and you can get to there, if you just hook on with there, I'm like, what's wrong with that?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
because the root of that's why I recommend, like, people think that I'm anti-job. I'm not anti-job. I'm anti-job if you sit there and you complaining about your job and your life all the
Right.
damn time.
Right. Yeah.
Like, do something about it. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing wrong with ain't nothing wrong with working
Yeah. I'm the same
or
way.
partnering. Your gift is sales. A lot of people need sales. You work in sales for somebody. Then guess what? How about this? Instead of me getting this 10% per sale, give me 20%, and I'll build your sales team.
Mhm.
somebody that's winning, somebody that sees the bigger picture, they'll take that.
Yeah, for
Give
sure.
me 25% off of each sale, and I'll build just your team.
Hmm.
Well, that 80%, that 75%, that's 75, 80% more what I would have had if I didn't have you.
Right. Right.
People be like, oh, I don't want to get nobody no percentage. That's 20%. That's a lot. Well, you would have got zero without them.
Right. You got 100% of $5 versus this 80% of 10 bands.
Half of a watermelon is bigger than 100% of a grape.
Yeah. Yeah. 5% of the watermelon is bigger than the grape.
But that's the thing too. I understand it because I talk ownership. But y'all, it's so many entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs like out here wanting to own their stuff that they staying broke behind this belief system that they own something.
Hmm.
Like you own what good is it owning something if it ain't worth nothing? I own it though.
Right.
And then they'll sit there and then that same person that owns 100% of nothing, will sit there and point the finger and criticize somebody like uh uh Coach P,
Oh, yeah.
Coach K and P
Yeah.
for selling quality control for 300 something mil. I would have never did. Yeah, man, it's ownership. You own something that makes $2,500 a year. You own it though. Good job. And you sitting there talking about these people. I would have never sold for 300 million.
Yeah, right.
I don't think people understand like how much money is. Or like Hove. Hove just got man, round of
750.
applause for matter of fact. Let me give a round of applause for Coach K and P for that 300 something. Round of applause, round of applause. And then Hove for 750. 750.
And he still
Bro,
got
they'll sit
ownership.
and still on like 24%.
Hmm.
Round of applause for Hove. He did it again.
But Hove, as soon as I heard about that, I said Hove is the master at getting paid 2 and 3 times in the
Off the
same
same
deal.
work.
He's the master at it, bro.
Bro, and then I tell people how they can do it. They be like, I don't think I can do it. I'm like, bro, this what who's who what lyric is this I got in my head? Somebody said Sean Corey told us there's no excuse. Is it Nip? It's a Nip lyric. I know it gotta be Nip. It sound like it feel like a Nip to me.
Mm,
Like Sean Carter told it's either Sean Carter showed us there's no excuses or Sean Corey showed us there's no excuses.
mm,
You know his name Sean Corey
mm.
Carter. I'm like, yo, these examples is set here, man.
Yeah.
I do the same thing with the digital products. I get paid I get paid. What I realized I missed out so much money on, I apply now. I partly learned this from Jay-Z. I get paid at least 3, 4 ways off of one piece of work.
Mm,
Like now I won't even now I'm not doing anything unless I get paid at least 3 times from it. At
mm,
least 3 to 4 times off of it. I'm like, I'm not doing it.
mm.
Hove's done it time after time
Yeah,
after time.
he mastered it, bro. Talking about mastery.
He got paid off a title like 3 times.
Yeah.
Selling percentages of ownership.
Hmm.
Now there's nothing wrong with partnering up if the partner can take you further. I'm not against partnering with somebody if they can take it to a place that I can't take it to.
Right. Yeah, Hove be killing it. Hove is like when people be trading like stocks and forex and stuff. Like when you killing it, you supposed to like take profits at certain levels. So you know what I'm saying? You don't just be greedy and wait.
Yeah.
Hove be doing that. Like, all right, let me get this 750. I'm still here. We still building. Then I'm gonna get another 2 billion in 5 years. And then like he cold with it, bro.
But say a digital product though, you can. Golly, man, I'm about to get y'all some fire right now. 'Cause I don't even know if I should. Look, man. Look, you have a skill set, you have a know-how. What is that thing that people ask you how to do? What is your gift, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have a one-day event talking or teaching about that thing. Whether it's free or paid, it don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Amateurs get paid on the front end, experts get paid on the back end. Say if you have your online event on Zoom, you want to make sure that it's recording for one. And then you want to make sure that you have an app called Otter.ai running in the background while you're doing your one-day event. Now, when you're done with that, you have the recording of that event and you have the transcription, because what Otter does is that it transcribes everything that you're saying in real time. So now you got the notes. So now you go on Fiverr, you get a formatter to take that transcription from your presentation, turn it into an ebook for you. When you get that ebook back, you read it out. Now you got an audio book. Now you got the recording of the course. You got 3 ways to get paid off of that one recording that you get.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That ain't no different than what Hov be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you do have your ebook, you get that transcription back. You may want to take little things out, maybe add something just so it's different from the recording.
Mm-hmm.
Have a Q&A. Make sure that you have a Q&A session at the end, so all their words is not messing up your full flow of
Right.
transcription.
Right.
Like, man, you sit there and you have an hour class, you got you got 3 different ways to get paid off of that one recording. But
Mm-hmm.
how much time did it take you to create any of that stuff? An hour.
Mm-hmm.
It's about making more while working less, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I don't know, man. Dude talk about 3 ways, man. Sound like a scam. All right. But you've been sitting there learning the same as that thing in school for 15 years, didn't say nothing.
Right. And doing the same thing at the place that you don't like to work for 10, 15 years, ain't said nothing. Cause they both the same.
We can we condition for that though. Think the school system, bro. What is school? You wake up at a time you don't want to wake up to go to the place you don't really want to go. You sit there for 8 hours with a lunch break.
Mm-hmm.
Condition you for school. I mean, condition you for work.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's
Go
what it was
sit in the
built.
building for 8 hours, take a lunch break, Monday through Friday. They don't know the school system. Dang, was it,
Rockefeller.
was it Rockefeller?
Mm-hmm. He spent.
Y'all look up a quote. Rockefeller said, there's a quote. He said that he doesn't want, he, the school system isn't designed to learn. It's designed to make employees.
Mm-hmm.
The man that started the school system said it himself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want learners. I want employees.
Yeah, he spent $128 million to to design and build schools around the country. And that
Yeah,
was
the root.
then. That was then. So I don't even know how much that
Yeah,
is today.
schools were designed to teach people basic reading, writing, arithmetic, and get you ready to go work in a factory. Hey, yo, most people, they have a 6-figure goal, but they're thinking too small. They're only thinking of 100 bands. You're thinking too small. We need to be thinking big. 6 figures goes up to 900K. And I was able to do that in my business with just one digital product. But it's not about how much bread came in. It's about how much that I lost out on because of information that I did not have. And I do not want the same thing to happen to you along your entrepreneurial journey. So I'm hosting a completely free masterclass this upcoming Thursday, teaching how you can take your already existing skills and information that you already have, your own intellectual property, your IP, create digital products and digital assets with them. Not only that, but I'm giving you the entire framework, strategies, and system And system, SYSTEM, stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money so you don't have to go through the same pitfalls that I had to go through along the way. So go ahead, click the link and register for the masterclass, and I will see you this upcoming Thursday. All that I learned from school that stuck with me, basic reading, writing, arithmetic,
Yep.
and that this is some bullshit. I'm not doing this when I get out in the real world. Other people chose to just keep going with the program.
Mhm.
Even higher education, bro. High school's a fairly new concept. High school ain't been around. I ain't gonna say no dates because I don't know off the top of my head,
Mhm.
but high school's a fairly new concept. It ain't always been there.
Yeah.
Once you got done with like 8th grade, you worked.
Get on in there, boy. You's a man
The
now.
only reason that they made high school was because there was a job shortage. There was teenagers running the street causing mischief because they didn't have any employment for them.
Mhm.
So they started high school basically as a daycare center to get the teenagers off the street. So let's teach them some more school.
Mhm.
Then the colleges started up as it's business.
Of course, yeah.
College is a business. That's why I don't understand. Let's talk about a educator online. Oh, why wouldn't you? Why would you? If you want to help people, why won't you give it away for free? I do every day.
Mhm.
I do. You want the free
Like
stuff?
literally.
Here. Shut the fuck up. I do.
Like Shiloh say, what they say at her school, you get what you get and you don't get upset.
Why don't you give it away for free? I do.
Uh,
And I'm confident in saying more than anybody else. I'm confident in saying that.
mhm.
So I'm like, bro, shut up, man. I do, man. Here's the link for the free stuff. Tap in,
Tap
man.
in.
Don't do nothing with it.
Yeah, exactly. Just go down the rabbit hole, learn a lot, and then chill.
But that's why I like Hove, man. That's why I'm glad that we was talking about Hove this episode. Because the older I get and I go back, I'll be like, dang, I understand so much more.
Mhm.
I understand so much more. And like I rock with the stuff when I was younger, but I just didn't have certain knowledge
Right.
at the time. So I'm just rapping along with the words,
Mhm.
thinking I know what they mean. Well, I'm like, man, this dude here. Like on the album with I want to call it I call it a Hove album. I guess I can't though. The J Elect album.
Oh, I don't know why I thought of best of both worlds.
Nah,
I
nah,
thought because when you hesitated, I thought you didn't want to call the Pied Piper by his name. You know what I'm saying?
nah, I ain't talking about Robert. It's funny, I was watching what game was I watching? I was on the phone with my pops. They were showing somebody on the screen. It was it was Michael B. Jordan.
Mhm.
They was interviewing Michael B. Jordan on the sidelines. I can't remember who was playing though. And I was on the phone with my pops, and Tata was sitting next to Michael B. Jordan.
Mhm.
And I seen him, and I said, Tata, get the pepper spray. And my pop was like, what? And I told him the story. I was like, yeah, Tata pepper spray R. Kelly, best of both worlds. And my dad ain't know nothing about best of both worlds. He's like, what are you talking about? Tata. I'm like, that dude sitting next to Michael B. Jordan's like Jay-Z's man's.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
pepper sprayed R. Kelly backstage in New York. Best of both worlds.
Some wild boys, man.
But nah, the song Jay Elect, he got a dang man. I need this lyric and then I'm gonna wrap it up, bro. He said, or was it on? Meek's album. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been on Championships. Might have
On
been on
What's
What's
Free?
Free. I think it was. He said, "What was on 444?" Oh
What's
no,
the
now
line so I can help you? You
I'm
over here,
trying to
you
think
over here,
of.
you thinking of the album?
He's
Just
like,
give me a bar so I can
I'm
reach
trying
in
to
my
think of the
genius.
bar.
He just like,
Something
what was
something
it?
on something on. I think it's What's Free. Something on weed. Something. You ain't keep that same energy for
Yeah,
the
that's what's
DuPonts and
free. That's
Carnegies.
what's free.
Yeah.
See,
How
so
did how
that's
did
all
it
we
say?
needed, man.
Yeah, What's Free? It's What's Free. But
Yeah.
what was the? How did the bar go? Um, Something you ain't gonna guilt trip me. You ain't keep that same energy for the DuPonts and Carnegies.
Yeah, because then what he said, because then the next bar or two, he mentioned his grandmama or something, right? That's that verse.
Bro, I gotta. My fault, y'all. Y'all bear with me, man. I gotta rap geniuses real quick, man. Cause he said, um, he said the I can't even find it, bro. But if y'all go find this lyric, bro, find it for me, man.
Let me see, bro.
You sure it's that song?
I believe so.
Nah, I know I was right. Universal Soldier. Jay Elect, man. Listen to your first mind, people. Listen to your instincts. Because if you don't listen to you, you have people that don't know what they talking about convince you that you wrong. I knew it was Universal Soldier. Yeah, I know I went and cause he talked about Asada Shakur and stuff. Cause a lot of people don't miss that too. They don't know who Asada Shakur is. Do you know who Asada Shakur is?
No, I do not.
See, man, we gotta, man, I get
Is
frustrated.
that
Not that
is
I
that
know
the
all my
is
people.
that the leader who got killed?
Nah, she's alive. She live in Cuba still to this day.
Oh,
She's on the top of America's Most Wanted. She's been out there for decades, bro. Asada Shakur, think Tupac Shakur, like they like family.
mm,
Like I think Asada's like Tupac's like godmother or something like that.
mm,
And Freedom Fighters, Black Panther, and that's another thing that I hate that Disney done did, bro. You Google Black Panther, they be trying to erase our history, bro. You
mm-hmm,
Google Black Panther, what's gonna come up? A Disney character now,
mm-hmm,
a movie.
mm-hmm.
But now Asada Shakur, she's America's Most Wanted for killing a cop. They saying she's a cop killer. They had like back in the day, they had like $1 million plus rewards, like millions of dollars to turn her in and whatnot. She escaped, fled to Cuba.
Mm,
Jay-Z start off the Universal Soldier song back when Emery, his man's
mm-hmm,
right.
mm-hmm,
He said back when Emory Jones was facing the Fed charge, I knew more about Chesimard. No, he said back when Emory Jones was facing the Fed charge, I knew less about Chesimard, more about Pablo Escobar.
mm-hmm,
Asada Shakur's real name is Chesimard.
mm,
Like her, they changed their names
mm-hmm,
because they was like this our slave name.
mm-hmm,
So her real name's I don't know the last name, but her real name's Chesimard. So it's like I knew less about Chesimard, more about Pablo Escobar.
mm-hmm.
Thinking I was the last one Allah would lay his blessings on. I was supposed to end up like Tony at the restaurant. Now I'm the leader of the Geechee
On
army.
me, yeah, that Fiji on
Something
me.
that Fiji on me.
Mm-hmm.
Something that Fiji on me. Les filles, c'est sweet. You ain't keep that same energy for the DuPonts and Carnegies. Yeah, it's coming back to me now. I know my Hove, bruh.
Whole history.
He said, yeah. Oh, let me look it up. Yeah, I was trying to not end up like Tony. Now I'm the General the Geechee on me. What don't kill us make us stronger. That's Nietzsche on me. Hot boy like I'm BG, that Fiji on me. We ducked them Fed charges. Now we eating confit. Let free, Shay Chic. That's some French stuff. That guilt trip ain't gonna work. Don't put your luggage on we. You ain't keep that same energy for the DuPonts and Carnegies. We was in your cotton fields. Now we sitting on bees. On me. You're like, nah, don't throw that negativity on me. When I get my billions, y'all ain't say it for all them. Y'all ain't say it for the DuPonts. Y'all ain't say it for the Carnegies. Y'all ain't say it for the Rockefellers. Y'all ain't say it for the Rothschilds.
Right.
Why y'all saying it for me?
Right.
And if y'all go back and y'all listen to Hove, man. Hey, man, I'm telling you, the boy spits a dissertation, man.
Yeah.
Since day one. It's only as of late he's in a position where he can just say whatever he want. That he just puts it like in concentrate now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
His whole career used to just be sprinkled throughout
Yeah. He ain't stepping
here
on
and there.
it. He ain't stepping on it at all.
It's straight concentrate. It ain't diluted now. It's like straight 444. What is Jay Lett's album even called?
Finally.
I don't even know.
He probably should have named it Finally.
And that's how they start the album off with. And Brand J Ho's dropping so much game on. That's why I remember when they came out in the pandemic. And the time where that album came out, it hit me different. Like I love it so much because of where I was at personally at the time. So when that album dropped, I need the name of it so people will go. So people go and listen to it, man. When that album dropped, the album is A Written Testimony. So in 2020, when A Written Testimony by Jay Electronica featuring Jay-Z, it ain't gonna say Jay-Z on the album, but every song except for two, you got a whole feature. Where I was at that time, bro. You know, Jay Elect's like the fruit of Islam. You know, Hove always be playing around with it since day one too. It don't be no new stuff. Like he be talking God body. So his name Hove, J Hove. Like that's a play on some 5% of stuff. Jay play around. He be wearing the chain. Like if you go look at his Breakfast Club and go look at that one time he was on a Breakfast Club. Look at the chain he got on. People don't catch that aspect of it. Like Charlamagne knew what it was. Charlamagne asked him about it. It was like one of the first questions. Hove kind of waved it to the side. He was like, "You know about that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know about that. What's that?"
Yeah.
He's like, "No, you know, I just..." And he sprinkled little stuff about it throughout the whole arm, leg, arm, head. This is God, but you spelled it out. Anyway, but he's just where I was at that time, bro. I'm reading Message to the Black Man by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. The doc on Netflix just came out on who killed Malcolm X. I'm listening to the minister Farrakhan. I'm listening to speeches and stuff for the minister. And then Jay Elect and Hove dropped.
Yeah, it was yeah. Yeah, he was vibrating on that.
And they talking that talk. And that's why the words was hitting me different. Cause I remember the week that it dropped, I just started Message to the Black Man. The Malcolm X, Who Killed Malcolm X dropped that same week. and the album dropped. And I was like, I'm just flooded. I was like, man.
Uh,
And I had bought a book. I don't know if I should say the book. Nah, I ain't gonna say the book.
yeah,
I
I
tell
said the
y'all.
book. Yeah. Don't Kyrie
I
yourself.
seen what happened to Kyrie. I don't want this to
don't
come back.
Kyrie yourself.
Yeah, I don't think know what happened right now, but it'd be like 6 years from now. I'm up.
Yeah.
I'm making 30 million a year. They'd be like, oh, yo, he said the book. He said he was reading this book. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'll be like, I'll tell you as soon as we wrap. But yeah, man, salute the whole. One last salute.